It is now my pleasure to introduce the winner of the Family-Owned Business Award to Robison Oil, the leading provider of energy products and services in the Westchester area. So now let's hear more about what made them a success.
Typically when people hear the name Robison, they think of Robison Oil, but really Robison is a total home services company. We service homes that use oil, natural gas, electricity, and are really responsible for just generally keeping people comfortable in their homes, whether or not it's heating, cooling, air quality, mold remediation.
Robison services in Westchester and Putnam County about 25,000 customers from large apartment buildings down to the smallest homes. Today, a lot of our customers want to go green. So we have sourced only 100% green electricity. That means it's been generated by hydro or renewable sources. So anybody that buys our electricity is carbon-free.
When my grandfather founded the company 100 years ago, he was dropping coal down chutes and delivering blocks of ice. My grandfather had to transition the business from coal to heating oil. My father was part of the evolution of heating oil into natural gas. Now we need to be thinking of energy in ways that are sustainable and better for our planet.
We also now do carpet cleaning and duct cleaning. We service and install generators. We do all the heating and service installation as well as air conditioning service and installation. And now we're really proud to offer our plumbing services. It's a real luxury for the customer. They rather call one person that they know and that they trust than have to go online and find 4 or 5 different vendors. We've really been in every town, in every community in this county, and it's those relationships that guide us in what products and services we want to offer.
Robison employs nearly 200 employees. We're based here in Portchester. We've been in Westchester County for nearly 100 years. When my father joined the business is where he met my mother. They remain active in the business today, and my brother and I share the responsibilities of running the operations.
What we're most proud of is, besides that we've diversified the company so much, is that we maintain an A+ Better Business rating and 5-star Google reviews. My brother Dan and I live in this community, so we take our customer service very seriously. I really want to thank the Business Council of Westchester for inducting us into their Hall of Fame.
This is really the culmination of multiple lifetimes of commitment to the community.
Before I start, I want to wish all the other honorees a well-deserved congratulations. This is not the form any of us initially envisioned for this event, but sharing this experience with each of you makes this honor that much more meaningful for us. I love this time of year for so many different reasons. Even with masks on, we get to enjoy outdoor activities under warm summer temperatures. Birds are chirping, trees are in bloom, and everyone seems to enjoy the extended hours of daylight. However, the element that raises the highest emotion for me this time of year is that football training camp is right around the corner. Even in the face of a global pandemic, we all have the chance to renew our faith that this is the year that the Jets will win the Super Bowl, right? Why not us? As many of my friends have heard me say before, there's 2 truths to every Jets fan, and we're keenly aware of them. The first is that we will never forgive our fathers for raising us as Jets fans. The second is that we will do all we can to raise our children as Jets fans. It is simply something that is passed on from one generation to the next. Now, when our immigrant grandfather ventured into a new business nearly 100 years ago with his brother, he sought more than just putting food on his family's table. He used the door-to-door nature of his fledgling business to get to know his neighbors and contribute to his community. Being presented with this honor has allowed me to reflect on what has really been entrusted to me and to David. Being part of the Westchester Business Council's Hall of Fame is more than a professional honor by some random trade association. We see it as a nod from our neighbors for being part of the fabric of the Westchester community for nearly a century. Heating and cooling people's homes is what Robison does, but being part of the community is really what our family business is. Many people view their workday as some sort of a sprint to a daily finish line. As we each grow in our careers, we begin to realize that it's not a sprint, but more like a marathon filled with a collection of experiences that are cobbled together to achieve overall success. However, preparing for this evening, I've had a fresh opportunity to reflect. Now I realize that our parents were teaching us that the goals we strive to achieve actually span generations. It is not a sprint or a marathon, but rather a relay race, and we've been handed the baton. This baton has survived wars, embargoes, recessions, depressions, and now even a pandemic. We are so grateful to have had the privilege to carry this baton into the next century of our history. Thank you, Business Council of Westchester, for this recognition, but most of all, thank you, Mom, Dad, and Grandpa, for showing us what a family business is really all about.
Oh, great. Thanks, Dan. And I want to also thank the Business Council for this award for the Hall of Fame. You know, for getting to the Hall of Fame, there's a couple ways athletes can get to a Hall of Fame. You know, you could break a record or have a great few years, or you can be known what they call as a compiler. And a compiler is someone who exhibits excellence consistently over a long period of time. And I like to feel that we got here today in the Hall of Fame as a compiler. We've had generations of employees, hundreds of union men and women that have been out there in the worst conditions over this last 100 years, fulfilling the promise to our customers. We've had generations of office staff that treat our customers like we treat our own family. And for those people, and for the people that make up our team, we are thankful and present this award not only to Dan and I, but to all the generations of Robison employees that have kept us at the level that we're at. And thank you all very much.
Congratulations, Robison Oil, on this well-deserved award.